Wednesday, November 22nd, 2023, afternoon edition. Please pardon any visual and informational inaccuracies in this entirely AI-generated News Digest video.
Good afternoon, dear viewers. I am your news anchor, Xander Voxius III. Thank you for tuning in to the Future of News, the AI-generated News Digest Daily Intellireport. As always, I will be assisted by my valued AI-generated colleagues in scraping the web for the latest stories and interesting topics, and summarizing them for you. Without further ado, here are the headlines of the day. Ultimate 2023 gift guide for everyone. Barry Sanders' early retirement from the NFL explained. Survivor Series 2022. McIntyre, Owens, and Amp, the Brutes vs. Bloodline War Games match. OpenAI faces uncertainty amid internal conflicts. Broadcom VMware, $69 billion merger gains approval in China. Moderna mRNA patent declared invalid by European Patent Office. And much more. But first, let's take a look at this day in history.
November 22nd in history. November 22nd, 845. The first Duke of Brittany Nomino defeats the Frankish king Charles the Bald at the Battle of Ballon near Raden. November 22nd, 1855. In Birmingham, England, Albert Prince Consort lays the foundation stone of the Birmingham and Midland Institute. November 22nd, 1908. The Congress of Monastir establishes the Albanian alphabet.
Today's obituaries. Mike Bickle. Brief Wikipedia summary. English footballer Mike Bickle, who played for Plymouth Argyle and Gillingham, has passed away at the age of 79. His death was announced on this date. Posechi Bune. Brief Wikipedia summary. Posechi Bune, a former Fijian civil servant and politician, has passed away at the age of 77 due to prostate cancer. Bune served as a Member of Parliament from 1991 to 2006 and held various senior civil positions before entering politics. He was also a cabinet minister in multiple governments and played a role in the 2000 Fijian coup d'etat. Antonio Gennaro. Brief Wikipedia summary. Antonio Gennaro, a Filipino basketball player who competed in the 1952 and 1956 Summer Olympics, has passed away at the age of 94. He was also a member of the national team that won gold at the 1962 Asian Games and clinched bronze at the 1954 FIBA World Championship. Gennaro was the last surviving member of the 1962 Asian Games gold-winning team. Ibrahim Guerra, 79, Venezuelan television director, known for his work on shows like Amor Sin Fronteras, Tres Destinos, and Cosita Rica. Santi Gutierrez Cale, 78, Spanish footballer, Racing de Santander. Sharuban Patel, 83, Indian actress, suffered a heart attack. SS Badrinath. Brief Wikipedia summary. SS Badrinath, an Indian ophthalmologist and founder of Sankara Nethralaya, a charitable eye hospital, has passed away at the age of 83. He was known for his contributions to the field of ophthalmology and received several awards for his work, including the Padma Bhushan. Henry Bangu. Brief Wikipedia summary. Henry Bangu, a Guadeloupean politician, has passed away at the age of 101. He served as a senator from 1986 to 1995 and was the mayor of Pointe-à-Pitre from 1965 to 2008. Bangu was a member of the French Communist Party before leading the Progressive Democratic Party of Guadeloupe. Ivars Enzins. Brief Wikipedia summary. Ivars Enzins, an 82-year-old Latvian jurist and politician, passed away. He served as a Member of Parliament from 1993 to 1998 and as the Chief Justice of the Constitutional Court from 2000 to 2007. Enzins was also a presidential candidate in the 2007 Latvian presidential election. Alexander Krzyzewski, 66, Ukrainian actor and stage director. Kamal Kumar, brief Wikipedia summary. Kamal Kumar was a Fijian jurist who served as Chief Justice of Fiji from 2019 to 2023. He was educated in Australia and worked as a lawyer before being appointed to the High Court of Fiji. He served as the head of the Fiji Human Rights and Anti-Discrimination Commission before becoming acting Chief Justice. He was suspended in January 2023 and passed away on November 21st, 2023. Danute Kwietkavičiūtė was an 84-year-old Lithuanian textile designer. She graduated from the Lithuanian Institute of Fine Arts and exhibited her works both in Lithuania and internationally. Her creations are showcased in the Lithuanian National Museum and Čiurlionis National Museum of Fine Arts. Kwietkavičiūtė passed away on November 21st, 2023. Horacio Malvicino, brief Wikipedia summary. Horacio Malvicino, a 94-year-old Argentine jazz and tango guitarist and composer, has passed away. He was known for his collaborations with tango musician Astor Piazzolla and his contributions to the development of modern jazz in Argentina. Malvicino played the electric guitar and was a key figure in Piazzolla's ensembles, pioneering a new approach to tango. He also worked with various other renowned musicians and composed music for numerous films and theatrical works. Hugo Mensdorf Puili, 94, Czech nobleman.
And now on to today's news.
General news.
Title: People Seeking Asylum. Confined outside in appalling conditions. Findings and recommendations from a monitoring visit to San Diego, United States of America. Introduction. Relief Web presents the following report detailing the distressing conditions faced by individuals seeking asylum in San Diego, United States of America. This report includes findings and recommendations derived from a recent monitoring visit. Background. During the monitoring visit, our team observed the dire circumstances in which people seeking asylum are being confined. The purpose of this report is to shed light on the appalling conditions and provide recommendations for improvement. Findings. 1. Lack of shelter. Many individuals seeking asylum are left without proper shelter, forced to endure harsh weather conditions and sleep in unsanitary environments. 2. Inadequate sanitation facilities. Access to clean water, toilets, and hygiene facilities is severely limited, putting the health and well-being of asylum seekers at risk. 3. Insufficient medical care. The provision of medical assistance to those in need is inadequate, resulting in untreated illnesses and injuries. 4. Limited access to legal support. Asylum seekers face significant challenges in accessing legal representation and support, hindering their ability to navigate the complex asylum process. 5. Mental health concerns. The prolonged confinement and uncertain future contribute to deteriorating mental health among asylum seekers, with limited access to mental health services exacerbating the situation. Recommendations. 1. Immediate provision of adequate shelter. The authorities must ensure that individuals seeking asylum are provided with safe and suitable shelter, protecting them from extreme weather conditions. 2. Improved sanitation facilities. Access to clean water, toilets, and hygiene facilities should be prioritized to prevent the spread of diseases and maintain basic human dignity. 3. Enhanced medical care. Efforts should be made to increase access to medical services, ensuring that the physical and mental health needs of asylum seekers are addressed promptly and effectively. 4. Accessible legal support. Steps must be taken to facilitate access to legal representation and support for individuals seeking asylum, ensuring their rights are protected throughout the asylum process. 5. Mental health services. Increased availability of mental health services is crucial to address the psychological toll experienced by asylum seekers, providing them with the necessary support and care. Conclusion. It is imperative that immediate action is taken to address the deplorable conditions faced by people seeking asylum in San Diego. By implementing the recommendations outlined in this report, we can work towards ensuring the rights and well-being of these vulnerable individuals are protected.
The article discusses the conditions faced by migrants and people seeking asylum at the U.S.-Mexico border in San Diego and Tijuana. It highlights the use of open-air detention sites and the lack of basic necessities provided by Customs and Border Protection, CBP. The Women's Refugee Commission, WRC, provides recommendations, including processing migrants in a humane manner, increasing investment in aid organizations, and expanding asylum processing capacity. The WRC regularly conducts monitoring visits to advocate for improvements to U.S. policy and practice.
Home sales fell to a new 13-year low in October, The Wall Street Journal.
The article discusses how high prices and interest rates are leading to a significant decline in purchases.
Marquez Valdez-Scantling's mistake dooms Chiefs in Super Bowl rematch versus gritty Eagles. Yahoo Sports.
The article discusses the Kansas City Chiefs' loss to the Philadelphia Eagles and highlights the Chiefs' clear Achilles heel, which is their offensive struggles in the second half. The Eagles' defense is praised for their performance, while the Chiefs' offense is criticized for drops and overall inconsistency. The article suggests that the Eagles' ability to win in a gritty and determined manner may lead them to success in the postseason.
New Hampshire man had no car and no furniture but died with a big secret, leaving his town millions. The Associated Press.
Jeffrey Holt, a caretaker of a mobile home park in Hinsdale, New Hampshire, lived a frugal life and was known for his simple lifestyle. However, upon his death, it was revealed that he was a multimillionaire and had left his entire fortune of $3.8 million to the town of Hinsdale for the benefit of the community. The town is now considering various ideas for how to use the money, including upgrading the town hall clock, restoring buildings, and setting up an online driver's education course.
Business news.
Lowe's tumbles as retailer echoes Home Depot warning on big ticket spending. The Street.
Lowe's companies reported strong third-quarter earnings, but lowered its full-year profit forecast due to reduced consumer spending on big-ticket items. The company echoed Home Depot's warning about a decrease in consumer spending during the holiday season.
Broadcom VMware $69 billion merger to close after China approves deal. Financial Times.
OpenAI's future hangs in the balance amid a standoff between staff and the board. Financial Times.
European Patent Office declares Moderna mRNA patent invalid. Reuters.
The European Patent Office has declared a contested mRNA patent owned by Moderna invalid, handing a win to BioNTech and Pfizer in a patent dispute between the two coronavirus vaccine makers. Moderna said it disagreed with the decision and would lodge an appeal. BioNTech welcomed the decision, stating that Moderna's patents did not meet the requirements for grant and should never have been granted.
Technology news.
Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, The Hidden Treasure of Area Zero, Part 2, The Indigo Disc Hands-On, IGN.
The article is about the upcoming DLC for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet called the Indigo Disc. The DLC takes place in the Blueberry Academy, where players will encounter new trainers, battle them, and catch new and returning Pokemon. The DLC also features the Terrarium, a large facility with different environments and a variety of Pokemon to catch. The article mentions that the DLC is endgame content and requires completion of the base game and previous DLC to access. The author highlights the challenging battles and the emphasis on double battles in the Blueberry Academy.
Dying Light 2, Stay Human X for Honor. Official crossover event trailer. IGN.
Welcome to Kotaku's Ultimate 2023 Gift Guide.
The article discusses the best gamer gifts of 2023. Some of the top picks include the Marvel's Spider-Man 2 PS5 console, Nintendo Switch Pro controller, Xbox Game Pass subscription, Persona 5 Royal Phantom Thieves makeup collection, Dell Alienware X16 gaming laptop, and Turtle Beach Stealth Pro headset.
Sports news.
2023 Army vs. Navy game. Uniforms revealed for 124th meeting between Black Knights midshipmen, CBS Sports.
The Army vs. Navy game, known for its tradition and rivalry, will feature special uniforms this year. Navy will wear submarine-themed uniforms honoring the silent service, while Army will pay homage to the 3rd Infantry Division.
Why Barry Sanders walked away from the NFL in his prime, Rolling Stone.
The article discusses the documentary Bye Bye Barry, which profiles former NFL player Barry Sanders and his decision to retire after 10 seasons with the Detroit Lions. The documentary highlights Sanders' exceptional talent and his normalcy as a person, while emphasizing that his retirement was a personal choice and not strange or outrageous. The article also praises Sanders' playing style and describes his sense of balance and agility on the field.
People born on this day.
Adrian Bacali. Here is a recap of their Wikipedia page. Adrian Bacali, a Belgian footballer born on November 22, 1976, played as a midfielder. He had a career that included playing for RWD Molenbeek, Watford, Swindon Town, Kortrijk, and Berkham. He also represented Belgium at the under-21 youth level.
November 22, 1958, Jason Ringenberg, American singer-songwriter and guitarist.
Merv Lincoln, here's a recap of their Wikipedia page. Merv Lincoln, an Australian Olympic athlete, was born on November 22, 1933, and died in 2016. He won a silver medal in the mile run at the 1958 British Empire and Commonwealth Games.
Health news.
Bangladesh battles record dengue deaths as disease pattern changes. Al Jazeera English.
Bangladesh is currently experiencing its worst ever dengue outbreak, with over 1,500 deaths and hospitals overwhelmed. The outbreak has spread to every district, including rural areas, and the severity of the disease has changed, with a higher number of cases caused by the Den 2 strain. Experts are calling for the government to declare a public emergency, but officials claim they have taken appropriate measures. The outbreak has been exacerbated by the country's limited healthcare system and lack of awareness about the severity of the illness.
How lockdowns shape the virus. AI uncovers COVID-19's evolutionary secrets. SciTech Daily.
Human behavior, such as lockdowns and isolation measures, can influence the evolution of COVID-19 and lead to the development of more transmissible strains earlier in their life cycle, according to a study by researchers at Nagoya University. The study used artificial intelligence technology and mathematical modeling to analyze clinical data, and found that SARS-CoV-2 variants that were most successful at spreading had an earlier and higher peak in viral load. The researchers suggest that changes in human behavior designed to limit transmission may increase the selection pressure on the virus and affect its evolution.
38 healthcare workers uncover hospital secrets that most people are unaware of. Bored Panda.
The article discusses healthcare workers addressing a Reddit question about hidden aspects of hospitals. The topics covered include the importance of hospital labs, the abuse faced by nurses, the reality of keeping corpses alive in the ICU, the use of humor as a coping mechanism, the practice of wheeling deceased patients through corridors with an oxygen mask, the judgment of healthcare professionals towards disengaged partners during labor, the rejection of death by some families, the consequences of making elderly patients full codes, and the triage process for ambulance patients.
Fresno County EMS reinstates policy to reduce ER admissions. KFSN TV.
The Fresno County Department of Public Health in California is reinstating a policy to keep patients out of emergency rooms unless absolutely necessary due to the rise in respiratory illnesses such as COVID-19, the flu, and RSV. The policy aims to reduce strain on staff and resources, and alternative means of care such as urgent care, primary care physicians, or telehealth will be offered. The department is also recommending COVID-19 and flu vaccines for everyone over 6 months old, and RSV vaccines for certain groups.
Entertainment news.
Full match facts: McIntyre, Owens, and the Brutes versus Bloodline. War Games match, Survivor Series 2022, WWE.
Now a couple of dad jokes for you.
A woman is on trial for beating her husband to death with his guitar collection. Judge says, "First offender?" She says, "No, first a Gibson, then a Fender." Why was it called the Dark Ages? Because of all the nights.
Thank you for watching this AGNDD Intellireport. Like, subscribe, and click the bell button to get notified during new uploads. And make sure to tune in next time. Stay safe and healthy. Cheers.